Jennifer from Porcelynne here with my daughter Emily, my little assistant. I have a few things I want to kind of cover. I've been very slow to do any videos the last month and a half, and I'll tell you in a second. Let me get her started. Okay, Emily, these are the drawings. These are the entries for the drawing for January 1st. So each one of these, can you fold it up like this, fold it up, and put those in there. Okay? You can do it however, I'm just going to have to open whichever one wins. Okay, so we have been very busy here. I took the month of November off to actually travel the country in my parents' motorhome with my daughter and my husband, which was very good for us because we had been cooped up for far too long, like many of you have been. So I decided that when we came back, we actually were moving into a warehouse. So in previous videos, I probably explained a little bit that I acquired the contents from a Fredericks of Hollywood factory. And when I say the contents, I mean it is an entire warehouse full, and it has been very overwhelming. So on December 1st, we started moving everything into the unit, and I've been working with 4 girls kind of consistently for the last month to get everything inventoried and ready to start selling. So one of the girls is staying on with me now. I'm hoping to kind of keep her on for as long as I can. And she's actually going to start entering everything in on the website. But a sneak preview of, if you guys want to see some of the bows. These are all beautiful bows that she's going to be listing. So pretty red ones, you know, little cream ones, gold color ones, big yellow, big green, champagne. Yeah, peach with a little pearl, blue. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff, and these are just the bows. I think there's a few laces in here also. But there's probably about 60 laces. I haven't even started with the fabric. We did get all the laces and the elastics and the bows inventoried, and most of the spiral boning. So all of those are going to be on the website very shortly. I'm hoping to start on the fabric next week. It has just been, like I said, very overwhelming, especially trying to get the space all set up and looking good. So, some of the things that we have going on for January. Starting this Saturday for the next 4 Saturdays, I'm going to be doing a live sew-along with my Christina Sports Bra. So this Saturday, we're going to talk about the patterns, the size that you might want to get, the fabrics that you want to get, the materials, and so forth for what you need to get prepared. In anticipation of it, I'm also going to be having a sale on all of my patterns starting on, I believe, Friday. So it's going to last for 7 days. So you'll be able to get that pattern discounted. Now I do want to show you some of the fabrics that I did buy for this, and I'm really excited because they're really soft and comfortable. So this is what I am going to be using for the lining fabric. This is a wicking. It's a nylon spandex. Now I did create this as a standalone kit. You are going to likely have to cut, if you're going to use the black only kit, you're probably going to want to cut the lining and the self on different grains just to help stabilize the stretch, because this one is probably a little bit stretchier than I would recommend for the actual fabric, but because you would have it doubled, it does make it a little bit more firm. But this one does wick. It is really soft. It's luxurious. Feel it. Yeah. It's a little bit heavier than, it's definitely heavier than the power mesh I used in the kits last time. So it should be fairly comparable to the kits I did last time. Now these are also a nylon spandex, and I love them. They are like super like butter. Like I want to roll around in it, right? So they're super soft. They actually are pretty firm. I think it's a 240 stretch. So these ones are a little bit less firm than the fabric I used last time, but this is more firm than the lining I did last time. So I figured it should kind of balance itself out a little bit. Yeah, this was the scrap piece that I kept. So this is the mint color. It's a really nice, really pretty. I got this mauve. I think it's called Toasted Mauve. And it's also, I think it's very pretty. And you know, she's gonna drape it on her. And then the red if you want to be really bold for, let's say, Valentine's Day. So I did this for the kits. This fabric is going to be with each of these for the kits. Luckily this isn't too sheer, so you shouldn't be able to see the black too much through it. So you should have a nice kits. The fabric was fairly expensive, so I'm doing my best to have as little markup as possible to just kind of keep it in-house. But I said I really like the fabric. I will make them available separately once we get some photos done, probably next week. So that's what's going on my Saturdays this month, starting this Saturday. Next week we are also, I'm not hosting it. It is actually going to be hosted by the two moderators that I have on the support group that are really active right now. They have actually been working with me for over a year, and I've been actually working to certify them to be certified drafters of my porcelain method. They both have their own take on it. So they're going to be doing a live draft along with Facebook Live, but you can register for it on my course website. So if you can't watch it live, after the videos are done, you can ask your questions, and then after January, I'm going to be moving all of those videos over onto my course website. So anyone who has registered for it will have forever access to those videos. So you can go back and review them as much as you want. And I have it listed at $25, and that's in January. If you decide in February, you've come across this video and you're like in February, like, oh, that sounds really cool, I want to watch those videos. Well, they're going to be a little bit more expensive, but they'll still be available for you. And any support for the videos will be in the support group for Bare Essentials. So this is kind of my thank you for them for being my moderators and to help them out in their careers being certified drafters of the porcelain method. There will be more information coming out on how you can become one of these people as well, and you will see that I am actively involved in trying to get their first course off the ground, and we may do this again, so kind of keep your eyes peeled for that. So Emily, stop opening them.
I was trying to read.
Okay, so that's okay. There's not a whole lot of entries for January. So we are doing, if you have seen on my Instagram or on my Facebook, we have several drawings that we're doing this month. And I have actually been really exhausted and have not been sleeping well. We sent this one back to school a couple days ago, so it's been a little nerve-wracking. So I've not been sleeping really well, and we've been nervous kind of up to this point. So I've not promoted this a whole lot. So we are doing basically about 2 drawings a week until the end of the month. So right here we have the drawing for January 1st, and over here we have the drawing for January 4th. And so the first drawing is basically for the bra drafting bundle, which is the course, the bra drafting course, the book, and the sloper course. So for the drawing for January 1st bra drafting bundle, I want Emily to pick one out. Pick one out. Pick one. One.
I want to open it.
It looks like it is Nikki Odell, and this is an entry from YouTube. So I'll tell you in a little bit on how you can enter for the future drawings, but right now that's our winner for the first one. So let's go throw these ones out.
How about the other ones? Can I fold those ones right now?
Yes.
Are these...
You can fold the ones for January 4th.
Where did it say it?
Each one of them is a little differently, honey. This person actually entered a lot because she really wants the surprise. So go ahead and fold those up. Take your time folding them up.
These?
Yes, fold them up. So the January 4th drawing is for one of my Patreon goodie bags. And so if you didn't know, I do have a Patreon. I've been really slow to try and work on it. I'm hoping that this year is going to be the year now that we're in a new space, and you can see that my sewing studio is in a bit of disarray. It's not organized or anything in here, so everything from my business is actually over at the warehouse now. So once I get this a little bit better, then I'm going to start doing a lot more content for you, including more videos, more patterns. And so if you want to get involved with my Patreon and get free goodie bags every month and free patterns, please join. There'll be a link in the description. But I wanted to show what some of the Patreon bags are. This is the one for January 4th. This is a white lace. This is the one, I'm not sure what the date is on it. I don't have it written down right, but that's for the other one. So let me just show you kind of what is in this. We have a white stabilized lace fabric, and we have a bunch of other things. We have some black lace. This is all my new stuff. We have some waistband elastic, and we have some strap, basically some straps. This is non-stretch strapping, so this is all that's going to be available on the site. And this is just some little ruffle trim that I thought would be really fun for it, including a whole bunch of really pretty bows. So we have these little lace and ribbon bows, including a few of these with the pearls on them. So this is the January 4th bag, or goodie bag. And you did, well, you gotta fold them up even more, honey. Okay, let me get that back in there. And so the winner of this next drawing is going to get this one. While she's still folding that up, I'll show you what the other Patreon bag is. This is the other one. There is a piece of black lace fabric. Okay, I see you're ready. So we have a black lace fabric, and we have this sheer cup lining. Yep, this is a sheer cup lining, so it has kind of a tiny little bit of stretch in one direction. We have some band elastic, which is also some of the stuff I just got, and a whole bunch of bows. And so this is for the second Patreon bag, goodie bag, and I don't remember which day it is on. So let Emily, okay, get it all shaken up. Let's get it all shaken up. Okay. Okay. Right. Grab one. Okay. And it is Lindsay Rank. I guess all of your entries have paid off. I think you entered about 6 times on this one, or 8 times. It was something like that. This was from an Instagram post that you won, so you got the January 4th. So thank you. You can go ahead and dump those, honey. So I have several more giveaways throughout the rest of the month, and you guys can enter as many times as you want. And there's 2 ways to enter it. You can watch one of my YouTube videos, and please watch it in full because it helps with all the little algorithms to make my channel be seen a little bit more. And make a comment either about the video or about what you want to do for your Porcelynne Christmas. Now, what that also means is I haven't really kind of explained the Porcelynne Christmas. The other hashtag I'm using is So Selfish January. Now, sewing selfish, I don't want that to be a negative term. To me, sewing selfish is about doing something for yourself. And it doesn't mean that you can't sew something for your little one or your significant other or anyone else, but it means that you're going to do something for yourself. You know, we've spent this entire last year really caring about the people around us and really kind of being on edge, and after having an entire month that it's all about buying things for other people, now is the time for you to do something for yourself. So we want to sew selfish in January. So the hashtags I'm using are So Selfish January and Porcelynne Christmas. You must use the hashtag Porcelynne Christmas to be able to be entered into any of the drawings. So there is, I'll include a list of the different giveaways at the bottom of this. So you can go ahead and look to see which one you want, and you can comment on any of my videos and just include which day you want to be entered in for, and then I will do the drawing at basically right after the next day, so after midnight, so you have all the way through that day of the drawing to enter. So you can enter by watching a video and commenting on it, of my videos. Or you can enter through Instagram and show pictures of things that you have made for yourself, and use the same hashtags and just identify which day that you would like to be entered in for, and then we will do another drawing like this. Because I've been so swamped lately with trying to get the warehouse, I would anticipate that I'll probably do the drawings like this. I'll group them and do a video probably next week that shows the next 2 drawing winners. So I think that is it for right now. So a whole lot of information I just shared, but I want to say, oh, and if you are in Florida or want to come down in Florida on January 31st, the last day of the month, it's also a Sunday, we're going to have an open house at our warehouse. And I have a lot of different things I'm trying to clear out of. So it's a sample sale. You can actually buy anything that we have. I'm going to have some helpers that day. And I'll probably offer a little discount for the stuff I regularly sell if you come here in person. I also acquired a lot of vintage fabric last year. And I usually sell it at my home a couple times a year and do a big fabric sale. But because of COVID, we didn't. We do feel a lot safer now, especially since the people are getting the vaccines, and including my parents are getting it next week. Yay! But we will be doing an open house on January 31st. A mask is required, but you are more than welcome to come and shop, and I hope to see you there, and I hope you have a great 2021. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you would like to have more content like this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment below. Thank you very much.